Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever found yourself scrolling through travel photos, dreaming of far-off places, and thinking, I wish that could be me? Well, I'm here to tell you, it absolutely can be. Today, we're diving deep into the world of travel, but not just the postcard perfect pictures. We're talking about travel that changes you, that empowers you, and that connects you to the beautiful, messy, incredible heartbeat of our planet. This is your dose of global vibes, and we're starting right now. I think that is a common misconception that you need to be fearless or wealthy or have everything figured out to travel the world. The truth. You just need a little bit of courage and a lot of curiosity. My first solo trip was terrifying. I remember standing in a foreign airport, not speaking the language, and thinking, what have I done? But then something magical happened. A kind stranger helped me with directions. I figured out the public transport system. I ordered my first meal using hand gestures and a smile. And with each small victory, that fear started to melt away, replaced by a feeling of pure, exhilarating freedom. That's the empowerment we're talking about. It's realizing you're more capable, more resilient, and more resourceful than you ever imagined. Travel isn't just about seeing the sights. It's about feeling the culture. It's about understanding that there are a million different ways to live a life, and each one is valid. One of the most powerful things you can do is to immerse yourself in the local way of life. Forget the tourist traps for a day. Go to a local market, watch how people interact, what they buy, how they haggle, the colors, the smells, the sounds. It's a sensory explosion that tells you more about a place than any guidebook ever could. Try to learn a few basic phrases in the local language. Hello! Thank you. Please. You'll be amazed at how a small effort can open up a world of connection. People's faces light up when they see you trying, and it shows respect for their home and their culture. Let's talk about cultural insights. In some cultures, chimi is fluid. Being late is normal. In others, punctuality is a sign of respect. Ing somi places, you eat with your hands. In others, it would be considered rude. These aren't just quirky facts. They are windows into a society's values. For example, the concept of Hygge in Denmark, that feeling of cozy contentment, tells you so much about their focus on well-being and community, or the Japanese practice of kintsugi, repairing broken pottery with gold, which celebrates imperfections in history. When you travel, you're not just a tourist. You're a student of humanity. You start to see these threads that connect us all. And you also learn to appreciate the beautiful diversity that makes each culture unique. It challenges your own assumptions and forces you to see the world from a new perspective. One of the biggest gifts of travel is the people you meet along the way. I've shared meals with families who invited me into their homes, had deep conversations with fellow backpackers in hostel common rooms, and learned life lessons from street vendors and artisans. These connections are what truly enrich your journey. They remind you that despite our different backgrounds, languages, and customs, we all share the same basic human desires: to love, to be understood, and to find happiness. Don't be afraid to strike up a conversation, ask questions, listen to their stories. You'll find that most people are incredibly kind and eager to share a piece of their world with you. These are the souvenirs that you'll carry in your heart forever. Now, how do you turn this inspiration into action? It starts small. You don't have to book a round-the-world ticket tomorrow. Maybe it starts with exploring a neighborhood in your own city that you've never been to. Try a restaurant that serves cuisine you've never tasted. Read a book by an author from another country. Watch a foreign film. These are all ways to travel without leaving home, to start flexing that curiosity muscle. When you're ready for a bigger trip, do your research, but don't overplan. Leave room for spontaneity. The best moments often happen when you wander off the beaten path and let the day unfold. Trust your intuition. If a place calls to you, go. Financials can be a huge barrier. I get it. But there are so many ways to travel on a budget. Look into house sitting, work exchanges, or volunteering. Travel during the off-season when flights and accommodation are cheaper. Stay in hostels or guest houses instead of fancy hotels. You'll meet more people that way to cook some of your own meals. It's not about how much money you spend. It's about the richness of the experience. I've had some of my most memorable travel days that cost next to nothing, simply because I was present, open, and engaged with the world around me. It's a matter of priorities. What are you willing to do to make this dream a reality? Travel also teaches you to be a more conscious global citizen. You see firsthand the effects of climate change on a fragile coastline or the impact of over-tourism on a historic city. It makes you think about your own footprint. How can you travel more sustainably? Support local businesses instead of large international chains. Pack a reusable water bottle. Respect local customs and wildlife. Be a guest who gives back more than they take. True travel empowerment isn't just about what you gain. It's about what you contribute. It's about being a positive force in the places you visit, leaving them as beautiful or even more beautiful than you found them. Ultimately, travel is an investment in yourself. It's the best education you can get. It broadens your horizons, builds your confidence, and fills your life with stories instead of stuff. It teaches you empathy, resilience, and gratitude. So, what's holding you back? What's that one place that's been whispering your name? I want you to write it down. Say it out loud. Take one small step today towards making it happen. Whether it's opening a savings account, researching a visa, or just telling a friend about your dream to hold yourself accountable, that dream you have, it's valid. And you are more than capable of achieving it. The world is out there waiting for you to explore it. So go find your vibe, get inspired, and empower yourself to live a life full of adventure. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has sparked a little bit of wanderlust in you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do you want to forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do want to miss our next adventure? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me, where's the #1 place on your travel list? Let's inspire each other. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.